Hello, before I start this video with an introduction of me or what this video series is going to be about, I would like to make a viewer discretion advised label. Future videos will have some either offending language or some offending ideas. Some will also have violence in language because in some videos I will be showing scenes from movies and TV shows and or other media sound bites. Also, I will be making some reviews and also sharing previous reviews of whatever items going to be reviewed. And those original reviews are going to be very old and use some offensive language such as the N-word. So, with this out of the way, on with the video. I am known by my friends as Mr. Media instead of the shenanigan you see on your screen. And I will be in this video, I am introducing what this video series will be about and how it will be broken up. The videos are actually going to be just multiple reviews of different stories in different medias. The medias include radio shows which from the very first radio shows in 1929 up to the very last one in the 2000s. It will also be Broadway shows, varying years, some books, varying years, and movies, varying years, and TV shows, varying years. Also, however, some of the stories are part of a series, so I will either do a whole series or a story review, depending on the stories that are reviewed. Also, I'd like to make this audience aware it's just not a critic as a pop culture person, connoisseur, but also as an aspiring actor and an actor in some of the movies reviewed. Well, not an actor per se, but an extra. So I will be giving the reviews and some summaries and two different viewpoints. The viewpoints of the media buff and the viewpoint as a person of one of the actors. And instead of just reviewing one aspect of it, as most videos do, I will be reviewing and analyzing all aspects: the acting, the writing, and whatever other part. Also, some of the stories will be also have some well-known guest theories. I will be sharing those theories depending on what the stories are, and also giving some of my own. An example of theory and a story would be like when I do the review would be the story of Grease. And that was be like Sandy dies during this song Summer Lovin' in the beginning. However, if some of the stories were reviewed was going to be multimedia. An example of that is Wicked, because Wicked is a Broadway show, a movie, and also an original novel. So when I come across those, the video will be just for the one story, not the one media that's going to be sectioned. Also, I'm making this as a series of books, so this video is just the introduction to what the series is about. And the series is called Pop Culture History and Review. And with that, I'm giving the history of the stories that I am reviewing. So, and if you anyone's curious about, please click down the link below and put in your suggestions. And for some of my acting experience, it's been local theaters and a couple of the stories I'm going to review. And those stories I'm going to review with the acting experience is going to be the old High School Musical 2 and 1, and a current movie that's upcoming called Chili Finger, also an anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. But all of this is going to be next video. This video is just to introduce myself and what the series is about. So, my name is Sean Finnegan, as it says on your screen, but I would really like to be going by this video series name, Mr. Media. And right now, it's going to give the history of the term pop culture. Pop culture just means popular culture, and it was a term coined in the late 90s, early 2000s, which is a collection of media that includes or has included not books, plays, movies, TV shows, and music. However, I am not covering the music or whatever. Well, I may be covering music, but the stage musicals, and the Broadway soundtracks to whatever the musicals are. So, until next time, just prepare for the videos. This video is made for people who are curious about the history and want to learn the history of the stories, and who are big fans. So this video is just going to be made for general public of media fans. So if you're a media fan, enjoy. If not, that's okay. Just, if not quite a fan of media, but just certain media, enjoy the video. See you next video.